mukwatagana nga mukwatagana mwagalera mufanagana mufanagana nga mufanagana
mbinyuma nga mukwatagana nga muyambagana nga mukumbagana newe mubera nga mugonagana nga mutezeganya mukikwataganya binyuma nga tukwatagana kuba tufanagana binyuma nga tufanagana nga tukwatagana
The hit radio station.
Minzaani pima mu mwebembezi wawe akaruru hante beno n'ukahuha Minzaani pima mu mwebembezi wawe akaruru hante beno n'ukahuha Minzaani. Minzaani pima mu mwebembezi wawe akaruru hante beno n'ukahuha Minzaani. Minzaani pima mu mwebembezi wawe akaruru hante beno n'ukahuha Minzaani. Minzaani achida na budada akatojiza zero Brito FM cherecha abantu ntubasima abaligere muhondera akasonseleke kano muntekaniza tuyimuke nyenchakara saha ibiri nekichweka then na amwebaleyo saha emone kichweka mbwiro bwa resident basima abantu bayingi bakagondeza hiraho tukekonyeze kurunga ntusima abona baketegerize kandi abamaze kubana bakonyeza omunzani gono opinion polls okupimamu okapimamo karora mbere okuba oyine mwamani okagumizamu mpora then mbere okurora olegeyere nayo kongera mwamani kandi no bururu no kubutwara kuno ntsima inywe abakingwire ekyo ncholeka antile muri mamanzi mwebale okondere ngendera tubagamba okutagarukamo okutera akaruro otero murundi gumo niko oli kimuhereze kisani kirungi arole enkoko asobora kuba na yeterekereza arole enkoko asobora kuba nagumizamu orukara orwakuba atayiroho kwika obaratera akaruru kano ebiro byokweze abiri endabina okweze ekono kwenye nyene akatandikira akabwa district councillors kandi of course kirukino kya katano ebiro byokweze ebiri bina yes tuliyo ntera akaruru aka district councillor wa directly elected district councillor abwa Hapuuyo town council abwa ebendera ya NRM kandi of course bali babiri nibo basunsuirwemo bakirizibwa bagende basere akaruru neho kwa hali wetenesa basima Sande Edward kando nuwe anyakuro kairekano kandi ali habendera ya NRM alimu naendagiye garura abantu bagimuhereze then hari no musyaka akairu Yostase nibo baro habo kandi na kirokino muntekaniza kairekano nibo twija kubantu tera karuro ino kuba noruga iyo mu wards zikora Hapuuyo Town Council kandi mu byaro rundi enkungu zikora wards ezo rundi emiruka ejo tera munundi gumu akaruru kawe kandi neko tsobola kubantu ekonyeza okupima amabale gano mwebembezi kairekano imerira tataneko
Minzaani pima mu mwebembezi wawe akaruru hante beno nukahuha Minzaani
yes pima mu kairekano sahazinu kemerire kitaka kuba tugamba cho turagale kirikita akairekano bururu amukuru na hati tiyasobora kwijana na fairo ayanyikiriza alhansa na inabya kumaliriza ayarwa mu field bayitaja kuba naija ningera turakarangira aja kuba aikira mu studios bayitokiriza bwa kaire tugendege mu maiso antijja kutera na hato bururu 20 bwonka yes studio lines namara kuba ninziteka kurungi muno yes ya 0 musanju 05 84 nkaganaina ana na 2 na 0 musanju 80 nsanje na 2 20 ana na 8 tera karuru kawe hali abo ababiri otugambire kairekano ka oha hello waito naye kuliriza yego Vincent kale hello okay very sorry leka twangushya habwa kaira bokuba antu etaga kuba antukora abindi okay ochikengere hello ai waratire simu baza ochikengere tera karuru kawe otugende mu maiso neko otsobole okay okay let me organize the line yes na Airtel na yiro kurungi hello waitu okay hello omukomi nyaba Hapuuyo kiki akaruru kajya bakimukazaniramo tukongezeyo batukasazemo Hapuuyo presiding officer ejohereze enchwamu okaba Hapuuyo banu bali mukuzana buzaniramo amukaruru so tekana kurungi otera akaruru kawe kandi tureke kwikaraho kirozire urabana uruga mu miruke kora Hapuuyo Town Council ni wotere akaruru kandi tera umurundi gumo mbere hari Kairu Yostas then haroho na Sande Basima Edward komaho omo tera manzi boratali manzi esimu gireke kirozire yes boratali manzi esimu gireke okay hello waito
mama September Hapuuyo rugarabi nyawata ngeni ko Yostasi
okay hello omukomi waitu okay hello waitu
ona yale to pista cha kara Hapuuyo Kairu Star
okay hello hey sege bayireke semege hello waitu ego muhereza
atinyo kan Kairu Star
kale okay hello hey gonde hello waitu
onwa mwesomeza kesembo kankwali akange Kairu Star
okay hello hey no hello waitu
chena na munana katonyeza 0 Britop FM notusanga omutawuni ya Chegego.
Kale. Okay. Ra. Deka kutera haja message tekwatwa. Tera zili esimu ezinkusomire ya 0 musanju 0 5 84 nkagana 42 egi eyatero. Rundi tera ya MTN ya 0 musanju 8 0 musanju na 2 20 ana na 8. Simple. Nze tukozese etikini tukiruge mu mnyo Hapuuyo kwa mbama manzi. Hello. Waitu.
Babali program.
Naikuliriza.
Bamizo ndesima kuruga Hapuuyo. Akarona ka kiro.
Oha?
Kiro yo vitasi.
Hello. Waitu.
Amabara musengeze kuruga Hapuuyo. Nyowe akaruni kahereza. Kairiyo stars.
Kale.
Hello?
Waitu.
Ono mwereza birungi Hapuuyo. Akange serekai.
Okay. Hello. Hello mkomi. Waitu. Naikuliriza. Oha? Kale. Hello. Hello.
Ibara devisa kiki. Yo akaruni kahereza basima kanjara bireho.
Waterankaha.
Yatera Hapuuyo.
Hapuuyo nyingi harusabu kaunta na town council. Hello. Mukuru.
Mwesiga Robert Hapuuyo. Kairiyo stars.
Okay. Tukazebuyinga. Yes. Kaga bonka. Yes. Abantu mukaga inywenka amutere sobola ku bantu marira akacweka ako akandiko tubarangire birugira mutubarangire na balaza tugenzire nkaha antagana mukwata hali hati kamujye mu kihure tani ngofisa sebra yojo rangira abantu kaguna aseganga irkwija. Hello. Waitu. Hello. Waitu. Mpaka. Kahambiriza kali. Okay. Boje mwagusyaha masimu oturuga hano tubagambire cyukurataho ekekiro ecyaka balaza ekituratandikiraho wiki mpyaka kaguna nzija. Hello.
Yamunde Tom Hapuuyo. Haruka wasina Edward.
Okay. Hello. Ibara
ni banyita Daniel kuruga Hapuuyo. Akaruni kahereza basima tata.
Tata wawe. Hello. Koma. Kale. Sigara bwingaha, gahana bueno. Yes. Tu bubiri bonka yes buciwemo abakuru bano then niko amukura ijarangire kande aturangire na balaza ntujya hantebeki obantu jyanka ha ajulira. Hello. Masima. Okay. Last voter oraha last voter. Yes. Last voter and then ntungea masimu ana agaraba ngagira ekisani cyo kwereza. Hello last voter. Hello. 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 Tata. Hey. Aha. Oha. Ehe wakomoha. Wakomoha. Kale. Abana bomba koma kweli. Abana ndibakoma. Kale abebale abatezi bakarura Hapuuyo town council no mukiraba akasemu katalbanizemo amazemu tukayizira kurungi bayite mwebale okuba amuhere yakaire kanyu antulinda presiding officer ninja kwata ya masemo ana nko kuahura makaruni kwa ijarange then aturangire anentebe turatandika nayo ekire kya balaza amuda big morning show then niko tujja kwantujja nayo tujigarukemo akairurize mu ntekaniza bibale abazira musanju 05 ananaina akaganaina ananaibire na 0 musanju 80 nsanyira 20 anana ogambe kiwagamba hakarunko kwa kahura ebyo koma bihoire ekisane kiro amagezo kwereza obuhabuzi okuterera then na masomo agawarora hela
officer which is sakira manata yo komanda sirete
ego
ashimerwa kurra ogwagamba ina manzi ya matura hano mu kigaru kuringo kandi mu hajjo no sobrate temporai
okay
urira okuna reba ka rwabo kutumu musonga byo bururu akada sabuka ya gati ya kiri usta sabuna basima onka pasente pango ni njeba ngu edia kiri usta
akatandika kale
kana zana radio kana kana video pa kijona community ya zayo chuma isakera njira karin siona ya manyiku kwa siri satarira karula bantu baenda badumu kongo bomtera karula
kale webali okay hello waitu naikuliriza mukazi Violet Kibira
abantu bahapuya baherekimo kayigo kinkabo kwani barana kazi no akarungi so kihoire bona basigaire benyumba hariyo
na inyo wanyu ntujja Kibira bangambire muine no mwisikati anya kuizira awadi Melania na kafeza obarazi hayo fomu nabo muri tugambira kale umanyira haro kugamba niberangira bakahika batahire na fomu rundi batayigaruireyo kale we bari kuboriyo Violet hello
amoke
tata
we wale program
naikuliriza
Tani Jamila Isanga
yes Jami Isanga aka message na bankarozira hano wabokaterekerize
karuzi hatengere na kahura nyewe kale hagati kale kairu yisana genda mu ntebe baitu watagira ngo abantu basobora kumuhakaruru baitu hakujihala bakamwegwa
yes ayongeremo amani Kale Bambi Jami. Okay. Thank for a nice program Bambi. On Monday allow the opinion polls for MP Chaka Central. Thank you. We love you man. Ale linda president aijarangire. Hello. Baitu ntebe nkote kuija mande. Hello. Waitu.
Hello.
Na ino huira kara bora hei fomu na itu jakuleta mu opinion polls oliwo kwa mnana
owaina kekanyo nisa kipmo abantu bona batikinge nyo
kale banzo hei fomu yahandikisi professor hello okay second last caller hello waitu
hello
nkuina mgurusi
wewe mnonga
ni wewe bari kutere simu
ogurinix ya mukabaya
yego akapuyo ninga ka arwamiji
Hapuuyo
yego
Yo kugo musigaza abantu mamukunda inamani nikirebe kainamani. Na basaba stambura ayiturura ahagera abantu abayambe. No shaka simba no shaya kura yabo mugurusi. Ahumure mazima rwumbi bagende bakora.
Kale webale okay. Last call ahead. Waitu. Naikuliriza ruga radio no nyitamatu. Ruga radio ko kimanyira botera isimu ruga radio hatunenda ko nyitamatu nyencha tukole tuti. Kale. Okay. Mwebale muno abatire amasimo kurarana mugira obuhabuza kuba hano twantumarira amasomo no buhabuzi no kuterera then na okubaorozira makaruru mbibambiruga mu constituencies zona ezikuba zitakoma omuntu wogo no ikirizibwa kutera ruwa kutera nka okahayo naiwe ekisani nkoko kuborozire mu hiro hali butukubantu komantu etaga abantu akwambateraki akaruru mbere tukuba tukomera hatubayira mu magombora ukirozire sato agenda Galicia aho je kusanga tula constituency nebanina amagombora gakira halimo urundi no sanga district yona ukirozenzi banziru gensonda nensonda so nabwecho nimpuyira kara na nyo hano omukuru ajarangire ekichweke kigalihiro kandi ningumya ante ntugenda kichweke kigalihireho nturuga hagombora ntugenda either hamagombora runde a district yono ukirozire so nikyo kiriyo nkija akurangirirwa atumanye ekire kya balaza antugenda hantebe kinu kunyo mutaniko kutekaniza kara iyo ukirozire onagambire hey webale kutuhereza trust president wabahuririza we request you to allow the opinion polls for MP Chaka Central mbayirenye kale omukuru aliyo na ananka road map ya presiding officer opinion polls za Brito Radio Minzaani aine ya kugenderaho so nabwecho oyireki na kuibiraho kiri kutankana balaza ni manya ntugenda kweyongera idha ya magombora abiri asatu ana atano mukaga amasanju gati tukuja kutera kegombora rero tukuja kutera kegombora ukirozire nikeke nkugambiro hiro ati nkomanya abakusaba centro abakusaba ki abundi ntara ija kastandiri bari yingwira higombora limo antubasima muno mwebalo gonza akasonsole kanu akanda ikirize mukuru naija kuranga hano yankereza mu nyikirize omukuru akuranga na bino ije borataliyo edita ija hano twikiranize nyonanka hano okuba ati kintu cyananka tenuko edita ija hano tunanke nyonanka hano niko tenuko hati turaikara tutihona si nenji iza hano ya nyowe akuba twananka tuti nyonchi nanka tenuko ako mukuru cyaroize cyane so akarura kakiro kino omukuru basima Sande Edward yahayo bururu butano kandi Kairu Yostas yahayo obururu 15 niko opinion polls za kirukino Minzaani zibayire mukuru yamanyisa hano nti akaruru kiro kya balaza omuntekaniza atuyemuke muntekaniza tuyemuke rero kana bana akawulira you you kanu kaihora miti you nigaga mabarako hello kali gona amabara ya gampa kali akire kya balaza the big morning show tujja kwantera karoro Minzaani tujja kupimamu abanyakuriyo baserebendera habwa Entebbe ejachegegwa district LC5 NRM flag bearer yes NRM chairman LC5 flag bearer balaza mu big morning show then nkasahazinu still balaza tujja kubantu kagarukamu okirozire okirozire orakahura so amabara omukuru ajja kuba nagaleta baituniye gentebe yamanyisa etwija kuba antutera opinion poll ekiro ekyabalaza. Don't go away.
Tonight, one news station has access to information that no other station can get.
Radio.
Today's best music begins in...
Has access to information that no other station can get.
Radio.
Today's best music begins in...
The news in English on 98.0 Britop FM.
Good evening, dear listener. It's 3 minutes past 8 p.m. and this is the 8 p.m. bulletin read to you by Chairman. UPDF to recruit 11,500 soldiers, Mao to reconcile Semakade and Alfonso Winnie Idolo. The UNFPA urges Ugandan government to enable Ugandans to have family size of their choice. News in details. The Uganda People's Defence Forces has announced a nationwide recruitment of 11,500 new soldiers this month. Major General Felix Kuleja, Director of Defence Public Information, announced at Imbuya Ministry headquarters that applicants will submit the application through the UPDF website from July 7th to July 11th, 2025. Kuleja said that while the UPDF aims to recruit 11,500 personnel to boost manpower, the exact division between regular and professional categories will depend on the number of successful applicants. The regular prospective recruits are required to be between 18 and 22 years with a minimum qualification of the Uganda Certificate of Education, while the prospective professional recruits include grade 5 teachers between 18 and 25 years and Air Force professionals between 18 and 30 years. According to the UPDF, shortlisted applicants will be published on the UPDF website and notice boards at the district and city headquarters, along with dates for physical screening of the designated district recruitment centers. The UPDF stated that the online application process is an effort to address concerns of extortion and corruption that have been raised during previous nationwide recruitment exercise. The recruits are further required to be citizens, present a medical examination report, national ID cards, local council and RDC recommendation letters, and original copies of their academic papers, 3 passport size photos, among others, before being taken through the other physical and medical tests of the team, says Felix Kuleje.
Twala abantu tusinkana mu ntandikwa kubanga sitaani akyakema abamu batwala bakozesa omukisa ogwo okujja akasente bonna Uganda babagadde okuyigira amagi kati okukendeeza obumenyi bw'amateeka ng'obwo twagala omuntu asabire kulayira. Era kino kankiddemu nkwegayiridde tobuzaabuzibwa nti omukulu ayagala kino teriyo omukulu mu bino ddembe ly'okuyigira amagye g'eggwanga bwereere. Baŋŋambye mbu ba LC basasuza sente, omwana ayagala okuyingira amagye asasuza sente ya stamp, ayina sente ye gy'agenda okufuna ku ssaawa eyo, nandisabye stamp eyo kuolebere ya bwereere.
The High Court in Kampala has ordered the government to produce in court for inspection a set of key documents relating to the implementation of the Intelligent Transport Monitoring System, a project being carried out by the Russian firm joint stock company Global Security. Today, Civil Division Judge Boniface Wamala issued a directive following a successful application by the Legal Brains Trust, a non-profit organization whose executive director, Senior Counsel Isaac Semakade, was represented by Advocate Stanley Okecho. In 2021, the organization sued the government Attorney General under a miscellaneous clause seeking a disclosure of information and records associated with the project. Legal Brains Trust had asked the court to compel the government to not only produce the said documents but also allow its lawyers to inspect and make copies of them. They also requested access to project's financial model, the due diligence report, and the technical and financial capacity assessment reports mentioned in the government's affidavit, among others. The court has specifically ordered the government to produce within 60 days the memorandum of understanding and agreement signed with the Russian company, the financial model for the project, the due diligence report, and the technical and financial assessment report. These documents were referenced in an affidavit in reply by Haji Yunusi Kakande, the security secretary in the office of the president. In In a related development, the Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister Norbert Imau has stepped up efforts to reconcile the Uganda Law Society and Judiciary ahead of the official retirement of Chief Justice Alphonse Owini Idolo. His intervention comes at a time when the bar bench relationship in Uganda is at its worst. Justice Alphonse Owini Idolo, during the opening of the new law year 2025, denied the Law Society president or the new radical bar from speaking at the annual event that normally attracts top officials for the judiciary and its related institutions, officials from the legislature, the executive, and the diplomatic corps. Justice Owini Idolo asked the new radical bar, and particularly Isaac Asemakade, to apologize to Judge Musa Sekana and the DPP Jane Francis Obodo. He threatened that the courts could deny the Uganda Law Society or its officials audience of apology if the apology was not made. The situation was worsened after Judge Musa Sekana tried and found him guilty of contempt of court related charges that forced Isaac Asemakade to self-exile. Nobody Mao was on the bar bench relationship. Mao said he believes that the dispute between the new radical bar and the bench headed by the Chief Justice Owini Idolo, it's now ripe for reconciliation. Nobody Mao speaking to reconfirm this.
There was a time when it was not yet ripe for resolution. Everybody wanted to prove something, but the Chief Justice is retiring in a few months. I do not think he wants to retire as head of the judiciary. He's at war with the bar. And then I think the bench also need to realize that they cannot use their judicial gavel to paralyze the normal functioning of the Uganda Law Society.
Moving on with the news, the Inspector General of Police, Abbas Byakagaba, has warned the police commanders against working in isolation. Byakagaba, who is making tours of various policing divisions in Kampala, has warned that any police commander, including juniors, who choose to work in isolation is bound to fail. According to Byakagaba, it is important for every police officer to embrace teamwork, and this will simplify their services to Uganda. The IGP in his tours is being accompanied by Assistant Inspector General of Police Moses Byaruhanga, a Director of Police Health Services AIGP Hadija Namutebi, Director of Welfare Production and Sports AIGP Ubarodo Bamunoba, the Chief of Political Commensurate, and the Kampala Metropolitan Police Commander Richard Echeng. Byakagaba, who has also visited the Entebbe policing division, retaliated the crucial role of law enforcement in the realization of the government's Vision 2040, the implementation of government programs such as the Paris Development Model and the socio-economic transformation of our nation. He further pledged to prioritize welfare in abide to address the key workforce needs of other Ugandans. In another news, the United Nations Population Fund is rooting for efforts that offer choices, especially for people in Africa and Uganda in particular, on how to make their families rather than relying on prevailing circumstances. According to the agency, most Ugandan couples predetermine the size of the family or number of children they would want to have in their lifetime, but their dreams are usually dashed influenced by circumstances that are beyond their control. He was speaking at the launch of the partnership between the National Planning Authority UNFPA and Stanbic Bank ahead of the World Population Day due on July 11th. Gift Muranga, the UNFPA representatives in Uganda, says this should not be the case, but that economic pressures dictate so, affecting population equality. This comes at a time when Uganda's fertility rate has dropped by 3.5% over the last 2 decades, from 7 births per woman in 2022 to 6.2 in 2010 and 4.5 in 2024, according to the National Population Organization Agency. According to the latest UNFPA report, millions of people are unable to have the number of children they want, not because they are rejecting parenthood, but due to economic and social barriers that they encounter in their lifetime. My dear listener, thank you for listening to Britop Radio. It's 15 minutes past 8 p.m. That marks the end of our bulletin, and wherever your program continues, don't go away.
That was the news in English on 98.0 Britop FM.
You hooked up on the 98.0. The heat. Eno, niyo radio yetu. Chenda na manana katonyeze zero. Britop Famba, ichiruzi chabantu. You hooked up on the 98.0. The heat radio station
is 98.0 Britop Radio.
We rock, inform, educate, and entertain. We are the number one music hit station. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at 98.0 Britop FM.
No